Alpha-Bolix is the new standard in quality supplements, providing you the highest quality performance. Alpha-Bolix seeks to succeed in all aspects of life. Learn, grow, challenge yourself every day. Follow our social media for sales, training videos, lifestyle tips, and product drops. Alpha-Bolix. Hey, here we are in the Room Podcast. Where are you people? There you are. You're right fucking there. With Aaron Hughes, Short Fuse, in the house. I hope I have all his shit ready to go here. Aaron, you look great, man. You look awesome. I tried to match the cameras up this time, first time around, trying to get the guest the same size as me or get me the same size as the guest. So it looks pretty good right now. I'm liking it. Aaron, what's up, my man? Thanks for coming on tonight.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, brother. It's December, bro. How's holidays treating you? Thanksgiving, everything going on? What's going on?
Well, my whole family's got COVID right now, so I'm stuck in quarantine.
Are you? So who's the whole family? Who's in the house with you?
Well, no. So I just went to a family member's house for Thanksgiving and stuff. So my mom was there and my aunt and stuff. So they're all sick.
Oh, I gotta put this down. Sorry. Yeah, and some that probably aren't sick and just got to quarantine because they were all together, correct? And just
exactly. So I'm being quarantined. I haven't been able to train or for work or anything. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
You get paid for work? Are you that far into your work that you get to?
Yeah, I do.
Do ya?
So it's not that bad, but it still kind of sucks.
Then COVID is not so bad for you. How's your mom? I think your mom. You said your mom has it. How's she doing?
She's doing all right. She'll be fine. She's a trooper.
Excellent, man. We do follow each other on Facebook. That's kind of odd. Well, I am old enough to be your dad, man. I'm old as the fucking hills, man. So, Aaron, man, what's up? So, all right. So everyone had COVID through Thanksgiving, but the cool thing is it'll be over with for Christmas, and you guys can kind of celebrate Christmas kind of healthy. But not to jinx things, brother. But you could get it, but. Who knows?
I could. Let's hope I don't, though.
You never know. Do you get paid for it? Well, you quarantine because your family got it and they don't want you near them at work. What if you get it, though, after 2 weeks after you quarantine?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the question. Here's something that happened at my work, Aaron. We get 2 weeks. We get 2 weeks also. So here's another thing. Our 2 weeks. All we have to say is, we were in contact with someone, or we want to quarantine ourselves. So we got this back in March. Workers were allowed to take 2 weeks off, even if they didn't have symptoms or nothing, or no one around them had it. They just got to take 2 weeks off to quarantine themselves. Now that they did this back in April and May and June, and now they're all getting sick and they don't get that free 2 weeks. They got to use their own sick time now. So mine's still in the bank. I still got 2 weeks in the bank. But I think it might end the end of the year, so I better get sick in the next fucking 2 weeks, or it's not. You bet. Where's your mom? Have your mom come cough on me over here. Come over here. That's so bad. She knew you were going to be on tonight. She shared the little poster, but
I tagged her.
Oh my God! Not to make a joke of COVID. My family, my sister, and one of my sisters, her family had it, a couple of her daughters who are old, her college and graduated from college. They all had it. So my sister didn't have it, but she did quarantine because she's like you. She was around them all the time. I myself haven't come into contact with anyone that I know. I've been at work. People been have been tested positive, but I haven't been near them. I haven't been included in their little list of people I was around. You know what I mean? How that happened. Yeah. So I'm pretty free and clear right now, hanging out in the fucking the room podcast, brother.
Hell yeah. It's been a crazy year, man. Like this COVID shit has been tough on like a lot of people, you know. And it's like my pro debut got canceled, and then like all the promotions are getting shut down. People are getting laid off of work. Like people got bills to pay and stuff. It's been a crazy year. We're almost over. We got 28 more days.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's still now you know, it's still kind of going strong. I mean, you know, I'm kind of. It doesn't affect me because I'm in work all the time. I'm working 7 days a week, sometimes 14 to 16 hours a day if I choose. So I choose to work that much because I don't want to see what's going on out there. And before that, the election was going on and stuff, and I didn't want to like be dealing with all the craziness outside and stuff. So I worked kind of through all COVID, all through the elections, and I'm still going through it all right now.
Yeah, I haven't stopped working. I've been working every day since this first started in April. So yeah, I haven't stopped.
Excellent. You mentioned the pro debut that got canceled. Was that supposed to be in June?
No, it was gonna be in April, actually.
Okay.
So, my gym had shut down in like the middle of March or whatever, and then the fight got canceled like 2 weeks later, probably. But yeah, hey. It is what it is, honestly. Like, I'm taking the time from, like, COVID to, like, learn as a fighter and, like, grow. And, like, I've grown exponentially, like, with my skills, like, just over the last 7 months while everyone else is sitting at home getting fat in quarantine. And, like, I've been busting my ass and fucking working every single day. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, like, champions are faced with adversity, you know? But
now, is there something, like, during COVID, they're talking to a lot of fighters. They added things to their game, and you were in the podcast room not too long ago with who were you with here?
I was with Mitch and Kelly.
Mitch and Kelly. Okay, I'm sorry, but it's been good to you guys. Not too bad training with you know, but the fighting and stuff. You're not getting fights, but you're training all right, and you're honing skills and you're learning new things. Whatever you you know, what have you added to your arsenal since COVID has begun?
Honestly, like I've improved my skills, but I'd say for the most part, it's like my mindset. Like I always struggled like with my mindset, like before fights and like leading up to fights and shit. But like now, like I'm so mentally focused. Like I'll fucking fight anybody. Like right now, like I don't care. Like give me a name, we'll fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's just getting to the point, like, I just want to get in there and just throw down. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, like, definitely a bigger mental aspect of the sport than, like, my skills improve every day. Like, I learn something new every day, so I'm constantly getting better. But my mental, like, mindset is definitely been huge. Plus, I'm going to school for psychology, so that's kind of, like, had a play, I guess you could say, you know? So it's, like, yeah, definitely mental, I'd say, 100%.
Now, you had a ton of fights as an amateur. You ready to make that pro debut? How's it feel? I mean, it sucks, man. Everything's shut down. You're not alone. I mean, it happened to everyone. But, brother, you were like, I mean, you had a ton of amateur fights, and then you're ready to make that pro debut. How do you keep it all together? You talk about, you know, going to school for psychology and shit. So you must have a strong mind already, but how'd you keep it together? And did you you know, connect with a lot of the other fighters to kind of see how they were coping with things?
Yeah, honestly, it's like I kept it together because this is like literally the only thing that I care about that actually means anything to me. Like I bust my ass every day, like in the sport, and I know like 100% in my heart, like I'm destined to be in the UFC one day. You know, it's like it's not a matter of when; it's just like when it happens. So, or it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it happens. So honestly, like, it's just a small setback, but it's just like it's just the universe tested me, they're seeing how I'm gonna grow and how I'm gonna learn from this, and I'm fucking ready to go, man. Like, I'll fight tomorrow, just like I said, like, I'm a little injured right now. I fucked up my shoulder in a grappling tournament. I separated my shoulder, so I haven't really trained the last like 3-4 weeks, but I'll still go tomorrow,
If you have to get in there, and then you have to get in there. We did. There was. I mean, have you been looking for opportunities out there before you were actually injured, and you were really going on all cylinders? Were you looking for fights or stuff like that? Did you get any options? I know that we, searching the internet and fights and stuff like that. Me and Lars and them from New England MMA. There was an option for you to have a late notice fight, but at this point, late notice fights, you're fighting a monster, someone that's got a lot of fights. You're basically fighting probably the promotion's guy or someone there. So it's tough to get a fight and get a fight that you're kind of comfortable with, especially making a pro debut now. But as far as have you had any opportunities that seemed like they could work out, but they just didn't?
So I had quite a few opportunities, actually. Honestly, I probably would have thought it was more of a weight issue, because like, me to make 145 on like a week or two notice is like, it's not going to be easy, I was offered Macy Barber's younger brother to fight in Bellator. I said if we could do it at 150, they said no, so that got turned down. I actually got offered that kid Cody Law that Kenny Champion's fighting, but again, it was like really short notice, and like, I'm not gonna fight a guy like that on short notice. It doesn't make any sense. Like he's a fucking savage.
Yeah.
And then I was offered that kid that you sent me, but again, they wouldn't do 150.
Yeah, and these are all fucking legit monsters here. I mean, it isn't like someone wants to give you an easy fight. I mean, you haven't even been able to throw an elbow yet. You want to at least get one fight under your belt where when you get that ground and pound option, you can hit them elbows and get that feel. You know what I mean?
No, I absolutely, man. And like, there's been some like fights that like fell through here and there, and like people who I personally like to fight. Like right now, like, nothing against Kenny Champion, but I would fight him like for a debut or something like that. Like he's a tough competitor, but I mean, we fought as an amateur. Why not run it back? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, for me to get a good fight right now with like COVID and stuff is going to be tough, because like, there's nobody selling any tickets. Promotions aren't going to fly in a debut fighter when they're not making any money from like from no fans and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was trying to fight in like Florida, but they're like, oh, we're not flying people down right now, and this and that. So it's like, kind of fucking sucks, but next year is just going to be all the better, I guess.
So what's there's still options out there. I mean, as far as us, we're in talks with a bunch of promotions that are actually having fights. You know what I mean? One of them's in Florida. A few that are traveling all around trying to outrun the commissions that are kind of shutting things down. You know what I mean? But I think an opportunity would definitely be there, early 2021 for you. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of new pros that are going to be wanting to make their debut, or fighters that just, had that one fight in 2020 and they're dying to get out there. So I see you being busy and somehow, but man, how's the other guys in camp? You got Mitch there that, it's dead silent. He did fight for CES. I mean, he did get a fight in there, and he did do well, man. How's he doing in, not camp, but at the gym? Is he chomping at the bits, or is he just hanging and mellow and hanging out and waiting for something to,
Nah, Mitch fucking busts his ass every day, whether he has a fight or not. So, like, he's like my motivation, honestly, because like, he's fucking so close to the next level. I'm like, shit, like, he's in there every day, whether he's injured or he doesn't have a fight. He's always in there, always working, so he fucking pushes me to constantly work. You know what I'm saying? And like we'll run together, we'll like work out together, like extra training sessions. So he's always working. Jorgen's always working. Pat McCrohan's always working. Now we got Chris Mutino training down there. He's like pushing all of us too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's been pretty fucking legit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm so excited for the future. Honestly, like we got a good team now.
Yeah, you're building too. Like you said, Chris Motino coming over. You had Sweep. I mean, you have fighters that actually come to the gym and get some work in. Like I seen Sweep Red there getting getting some reps in there. Also,
Ross Levine's been coming down too.
Who?
Ross Levine.
Yeah, I got
every Thursday.
Yeah, I actually got
coming down.
I actually got the pictures over here, and it showed he's a fucking monster. I know he fights at 170 when he fights for glory, and when he fought in the past. The dude in the picture when he's in the picture with you. I mean, I know you're not 145 right now. I mean, what are you, like 190? No, I'm only kidding. Fuck it.
I'm about 170.
Hey, wait a minute. You sure you're 170? Because your fucking coach is right here saying something about you're liking donuts or something over here.
Yeah.
Cupcakes and something.
So he caught me eating cupcakes at work the other day.
So who the fuck was I talking about? The people you were training with. Where the fuck was I?
Ross Levine.
Oh, Ross Levine. So he's a monster. So what's he just come in to get some rounds in, or does he come just to what's he do? Just trying to get some work in?
I think he's looking to make the transition to MMA. So he's like working on his wrestling and his jiu-jitsu and shit, you know?
Oh,
and
awesome.
We actually have this guy, his name is Drew. He's been striking for like 3-4 months, but he's been doing jiu-jitsu for a while. He's going to be a savage. Like, if we have amateur MMA next year, like, this dude's going to put the work on a lot of people. So I'm very excited about that too, you know?
So what's it like at the gym? I know in Rhode Island they kind of shut everything down for fucking 2 weeks. In Mass, is everything still open? I know you have your restriction shit, but is the gym still open to get training at?
As of now, it's still open. I mean, I haven't heard otherwise. I haven't been to the gym all week, like I said, because I'm stuck in quarantine. But
oh, that's right. I forgot you're in.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been training and shit, you know.
Hey, Aaron, stop fucking playing drums on the table. You look like you're in an earthquake. The laptop's shaking and shit.
I can't sit still, you know.
Play with your fucking knees or something. You know when we interview when we're at the gym or something, and I'm like, fucking stop shaking
back and
stop
forth.
playing. Hit your fucking knees. I'm jittery enough over here. I'm stuttering and everything, and I got the fucking screen shaking too. Sorry, people. I forgot I was podcast. I thought you were in here. I thought we were just hanging out.
Yeah,
so the gym's open and it's kind of business as usual, only like 6 feet apart and masks on and bullshit like that. Except in the back room when the real fighters go back there and they all fucking, even though I can't say that.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no knowledge of that at all. I don't know.
Fucking shit in there. Who's over here talking?
I put my mask on. You know what I'm saying? I put my mask on.
Ryan,
with my mask on.
Ryan Fazzi says you have the attention span of a peanut. Or
yeah, I see it, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Oh, all right. So that's what I wanted. Seeing that he's on, and I know grappling and wrestling and shit. Congratulations, by the way, my man. You guys are all doing pretty good things in the grappling world there. You just got your purple rash guard?
Yeah, purple rash guard, man.
What does that mean? Explain what that means compared to your purple belt.
So obviously in traditional BJJ, it's like white belt, blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, black belt. But it's like very different than like no-gi. Because there's like all kinds of grip fighting and like grabbing onto the collars and like the sleeves and stuff. So it's basically like the skill equivalent of like a purple belt without knowing anything about the gi. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know shit about the gi.
Yeah, I understand. So
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, because I mean, you could be go, twirling around in that rash guard doing these amazing things. All of a sudden, you get in a gi and you're restricted. All of a sudden, the guy's wrapping his sleeve around your fucking throat, and you're like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, absolutely. I get choked out by white belts in the gi.
You know what I mean? Hey, that's really, really, you know what I mean? That's kind of how it is. It's like, fucking, where did that belt? You unstrapped that belt and strangled me with it. Where did you know what I mean? It's like, fuck you. Oh, my God, man.
Yeah, man. So it's been all right. It's going. I'm using this time to better myself, healing up from an injury and stuff, watching what I eat, no cupcakes.
Well, when was this episode that he caught you in the bathroom with cupcakes?
No, it wasn't in the bathroom. He just walked into the room and seen me. And I was like mid-bite too, just like this.
Let me ask you, was your feet up? Were you just fucking chilling? Let me ask you, were they cupcakes out of? Were they the $1.75 cupcakes out of the vending machine?
No, they were not. They were actually like the ones from like Walmart, like in the fucking package.
Like the big ones, like the 12,
yes, ones,
the 12 pack.
Yeah.
The most healthy ones they sell in the market, right?
See, what he doesn't know, it was a protein cupcake. You know what I'm saying? I was just getting extra protein.
It's a daily occurrence, he says, right there. Fucking, he must have fucking. Now, wait a minute. Now, you work, Brian's your boss, right?
Yeah.
Correct? And Kels works there too, right?
Yeah.
Who else is he fucking whipping around over there, this fucking guy? Who else from the team works under Brian?
Nobody, that's it.
Oh, it's just you two guys.
Yeah.
And now he watches like everyone and Kels watches you. Like, is that what happened? Like, does Kels watch you?
Kels doesn't tell me what to do. Kels watches the kids. I just do whatever Brian says.
Oh, but no, Kels doesn't tell you what to do. He just watches what you do. Like, this fucking kid.
Yeah, pretty much.
My man, so, all right. When are we going to be ready to, if something came around, and we don't want late notice, unless it's someone making their pro debut also, you know what I mean? But, worst case scenario, when could you be ready to kind of start, maybe, say a training camp is 5 weeks. When could you start a training camp and be ready to fight?
So I'm hoping to be back training by next week. Like, my shoulder's feeling pretty good. I can definitely start kickboxing next week. Grappling probably like another 2 weeks or so. But I'm saying like by the end of December, like I'll be ready to go. Like so I'm hoping early January, mid-January, the latest, like to get a fight. But I guess we'll see whatever happens,
Now, I got Christos coming on in about 7 minutes or so. I want to ask you a couple more questions and shit and shoot the shit. Dude, we having a big Mike Tyson fight over the weekend. With, my memes were award winning, brother. Did you see? Fucking, they were blowing up Dude, not only do I share my memes like to fucking like, and they're not all mine. I steal a bunch, but I make them better and add things to them. But anyway, I shared them to like 7, 8 fucking boxing pages and shit. And the one with the what the fuck, Nate behind Tyson and Jones, like Nate's still there. That was fucking nuts.
Did you see the Undertaker one? It was like the Undertaker from like WWE, right? He was like kneeling over him and like the tombstone, and it said R.I.P. I fucking lost it when I seen that shit.
There's fucking TikTok videos out there. I saw one today of fucking some guy dressed like Nate in the supermarket laying on the ground, and some guy, it's Nate, he's still there. He's still here. It's fucking nuts.
What did you think of the main event?
It was fun.
I thought it was very entertaining.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. It was fun to watch, but I knew what was going to happen after it. The faucet was going to be turned all the way up, and everyone wants to fight. And I made a meme today with Tyson. I think he got 10 million for that fight, but it went to charity. I do believe. I think everything went to charity. That's what I believe. But he made 10 million. Now, who's to say the next fight, if he gets another one of these old timer fights, it's not going to be for a payday that he can keep or whatever, you know what I mean? And he can fight many people. Everyone's calling him out. And I forgot that I do have the fucking meme here. Wait a minute. There it is right there. I have to show it. I got the other one too. Did you see the one with the boys in the hood?
No, I didn't see that one.
MMA Uncensored shared that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
you'll see it. It'll be on when you rewatch this. If you do, you'll see it.
I've seen that one.
Yeah, it's gonna come up. It's gonna come after
one.
this one. And one more thing, Aaron, because I'm not gonna get to do this with Christos. Did you see our new Christmas? Did you see our Christmas tree?
No.
On our new car and our new New England MMA vehicle we bought. Check it out it should show up in a minute. You're on like a delay, but
okay.
Throwing all this over here. I'm just adding anything I can in here. Fuck. Oh my God.
I wish.
All right, my man. So, nobody's can you any beans on before I let you go on Jorgen or something? I mean, what's up with him? I mean, anything in 2021? You know what I mean?
He doesn't have anything scheduled right now. He'll probably definitely be fighting in 2021 for sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Something. I mean, come on.
2021 is going to be huge for us. I'm telling you, man. Like, Mitch is going to get to the UFC in 2021. Jorgen's going to stay there. Chris Moutinho is going to get to the UFC in 2021. I'm telling you, it's going to be a wild fucking year, you know?
Yeah, Chris Moutinho looked great in his last fight.
That was
a dog fight.
Talk about that real quick.
A fucking dog fight like
that was the craziest fight I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. If Chris is not beating the fuck out of you right off the bat and ending the fight and just grinding you out, he's in a dog fight. I mean, and usually he's in a dog fight with someone who just wants to stand and bang, and it's fucking incredible. Yeah, talk about that real quick, and I'll let you go with that.
He's my my hardest rounds in the gym by far. Like, it's just nonstop. He's like in your face, like, and it's like, bro, get off of me. Like, he trains the exact way he fights. Like, the way he fights, that's the same way it is like sparring with him and shit. Like, it's not fun. Like, it's mentally, like, it breaks you mentally. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what Chris did to that kid. Like, he broke him. Like, that kid hit him with the kitchen sink, and he just kept coming forward. And it's like, it's the same way in training. It's like, bro, get off me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can imagine. He never stops. And it's just like everything. He's throwing everything at you. He's hitting you from all angles, hitting you, and he's hurting you everywhere. It's just like, it sucks, like you said.
Yeah, he's a fucking savage. And honestly, like, he's fitting in really well with our striking system and our jiu-jitsu system. And it's just like night and day. Like, he was a savage before, but he's like twice as much of a savage now. You know what I'm saying?
Excellent, my man. Well, dude, I'm going to let you go because I got to get Christos on here. Dude, last thing, shout outs, anything you want to say before I let you go. Dude, I mean, yeah, you're on a roll, ready to go. Sucks,
ready to
man.
go. I'm always ready to go. Hey, it is what it is. I'm a firm believer everything happens for a reason. You know, positive thoughts attract positive reactions. Always. Big proponent of the law of attraction, okay? Big proponent. But, I'm not digging the Patriot thing back there, by the way.
There's a but. Why, you're not a Patriot? You know what this one is? Don Shanis, baby.
Oh, that's what's up. Shameless things.
Yes. I got his shit here, man. I don't fuck around.
But, like I said, I'm a big proponent. Everything happens for a reason. I just want to give a shout out to Regiment Training Center, all my coaches, all my teammates, Infinite Fitness for pushing me. Even though I've been injured, they've still been on my ass, texting me every day, like, where are you? You know, so that's like huge for me. And shout out Ultimate Potential CBD. I don't know if I have any.
That's all right.
But shout out them, and it's been a pleasure being on, man.
Nice, baby. Oh, yeah, that just fit in there, huh, baby? Aaron, Short Fuse Hughes, man. We just put this show together in like a fucking day and a half. Like, just fucking, let's get it going. Let's come on. Let's fucking just talk,
Let's
man.
do it, baby.
Next time we'll talk some shit. Hopefully we'll have some fighters to talk about, and maybe you'll have a matchup, and we can start, talking about it. Hopefully it's a guy out of town. Well, it's got to be a guy out of town. I don't see anything happen locally, so.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna leave with Xavier Cardona's still a bitch. Still catch me when you see me. All right.
That's a matchup that can happen somewhere.
That's it.
All right, my man. I'll let you go, and I'll talk to you later. Later, my man.
All right. Peace.
Later. Hang up. He's gone. All right. Let me get that off. Oh. All right. Let me get Christos. Let me contact him here. Hold on. Get that out of there. Hold on, people. There you go. There we go. Where are we? There we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to call Christos right now. He's probably like, he doesn't probably know I'm calling right this second, but I am. Oh, I'm going to play his, I was going to play his ad, but I'll wait until he's on. What's up, handsome?
What up?
Hold on. I gotta, you are live, but I gotta get your face on here because here we go. There he is. Let me,
we're on.
We're on. You are live. You are live.
Sudden.
What did you
All
just
right,
get up? Come on. You look like, wait, what's going on? What's up, handsome, my man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Dude, I love how this look. I kind of, this is the first podcast that I kind of made myself big and kind of look like you guys, you know what I mean? So I'm not so small, and it kind of looks legit, man. I'm learning, just like you, brother. We're learning something every day. So, no drum rolls. I got nothing. All right, Christos Papadelos.
Yes, you got it.
You like that, my friend? I practiced that all fucking day. Dude, you remember last time you were on, we were like going through it like 12 times before you came on? And I still got it wrong.
Understatement.
What'd you say? It was like 100, Steve. It was really like 100 fucking times, man. So let me get your text up here just so everyone knows who you are. They already know who you are because they knew where you were coming on tonight. But I got a bunch of shit here, brother, because big things for you, which I didn't know. You know, I knew like a couple of weeks ago, but you opened up your own jiu-jitsu academy, a no-gi, all no-gi jiu-jitsu academy. Let's start with that, brother. You know, where did this come from? Because, you didn't message me and say, hey, Steve, I'm thinking about opening the school, all of a sudden, here it is, and you're ready to rock. You got a tournament coming. Talk about how this all came to life here.
Yeah, it was a few different things, but the biggest factors, I think, number one, that there is not a single place you can go that you can do no gi any day of the week that you want around our area. Like literally zero. I think the closest place is probably 10th Planet in Springfield, in Springfield, Mass. So, a lot of us, around here are not looking to take that drive to Springfield every day to do for a no-gi class. So I figured, if no one is going to offer no-gi every day, I'm going to take matters in my hands and I'm going to do it. And another thing being, I just want to create an environment where guys can just come train and not have just be pressured in stupid ways. Like I see so many times, MMA fighters will go to a jiu-jitsu place and the coach will be like, oh, you got to come for gi class too. It's like, no, he doesn't. He can just practice no gi when he wants to do jiu-jitsu and that can be it. And that's the thing. I literally don't care what people's goals are, whatever their goals are. If they walk through the doors of my spot, I'm going to do my best to help them reach their goals no matter what they are. I'm not going to tell someone, oh, you should do this, you should do this. Just tell me what you want, and I'll do my best to help you. And that's it.
Excellent. So when did you, where did you get the spot? How did this all come to life as far as the spot? And when did you, get the ball rolling saying, hey, I want to kind of have my own place here and cater to what you're incredibly, gifted at?
So I've like the idea's been there for probably like close to 6 or 7 months, like in the back of my head. I had looked into it a bit, probably like 6 months ago, and nothing really came of it. And then the more I thought about it, and the more I was kind of like dealing with my own sort of problems with training, the idea was kind of just like it just came from being fed up with like what everyone else is doing, and me thinking like, all right, how can I make it so I make the decisions? So it's like, all right, well, here we are. This is the way to do it. And as far as the spot goes, we're going to be located inside of a NRG Zone Fitness in Londonderry, New Hampshire. I got connected through a friend of mine with the owner, and we really hit it off. She has a pretty good understanding of what I want to do, and I have a good understanding of what they do there. And I think it's gonna like blow up, man. I'm already getting like lots of calls and lots of messages from people, emails, just saying that like their school doesn't offer a no-gi every day, if at all.
Yep.
So we're like hitting a very specific market of people that either are just not interested in gi or want to do more no-gi, and it's weird. Like there's not more places like this. It just blows my mind, and whatever, we'll be the first ones.
And why do you think that? Do you think it's why do you think there's just like, because like you said, I mean, you go to these gyms that, MMA gyms that offer everything, but they want you to do the gi along with the no gi. Like you said, they have they have set nights for, gi and no gi, but it seems like it's more, the more nights are set for the gi classes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't have an answer for it. I think like a lot of people want to stay like traditional. I literally don't give a fuck. Like, especially for MMA fighters, like it does not make sense to do any gi ever. Like if you're gonna work on your grappling and you're gonna do it in a non-MMA setting where you're not using gloves or punches or anything, you're just doing grappling. That makes zero sense to train gi. You're building such bad habits. You're learning techniques that are basically useless in MMA. It's dumb. But so if you're training grappling, you should be training no gi. And like I said, there's no other spot that you're gonna be able to go do that 7 days a week, every single day of the year. Like we're not closing on holidays. Like we will have class on fucking Christmas. Like this spot is gonna be dedicated to people who are serious and just want to get better, get like better and better at a much faster rate than anyone else. That's what this place is for.
Now, who do you got? You got anyone helping you out? I mean, I don't want to say you're a kid, but you're a young man, my friend. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
You can't even buy cigarettes. Like, not that you smoke. You know what I mean? You can't go into you get, Jesus. I mean, how do you, a kid? I mean, listen. If people don't know this kid, I mean, he started his own podcast. He was doing amazing things on YouTube before that with instructional videos on what exactly he's doing here, and then he just blasted off, doing his own thing in so many different directions. So, dude, so young of an age, how do you open a business? How do you get it rolling? And kind of who's helping you out, and who's your role model? Who you kind of following in the business aspect world? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good question. I mean, as far as like teaching classes goes, I'll be teaching most of the class at the beginning. I will have Jack Stapleton teaching with me. He's gonna have the weekend class, and Jack's an animal. It's like such a good duo. The two of us teaching is gonna be just ridiculous. I have my dad supporting me. He's the best. He like anything I need, he helps me and takes care of me, and so I'm lucky to have him. I have like couple different people. My sister's huge too, my girlfriend, a few of my good friends that help me out big time. I have a good group of people around me right now. Small group, good group, exactly what I need, exactly what I want. And like literally, it sounds like so cliche, but like Like you see those things with like Elon Musk, the quotes on like it's like if you try and fail, like congratulations, most people are pussies, they don't try
Yeah.
anyway. I'm like it's 100% true. You know, like I literally have nothing to lose doing this. And it has, I believe it's just gonna like catch on fire and have everyone's attention. It already does have everyone's
Yeah.
attention. So,
I think
you
it's
know,
I think it's a great thing. I mean, a lot of people don't want to, nothing against gi, but a lot of people don't want to get in a gi, and they want to just roll and feel a little more free. And me myself, like when I was rolling and stuff, I would rather much be just free and not, have no gi and just have that freedom. You know what I mean? It's like they're both great arts, but me personally, I feel restricted, and I'd like to feel more free. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
um, now you can just have. I mean, of course you have people going to be there all the time, like people that just fucking. I mean, once you get involved in this with, it's an art. As far as all the, gi fucking people are wizards, man. You're like, it's like gaming. You just can't get enough of it. It's like it's just you're unlocking new worlds and shit like that with stuff. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you figure out things while you're rolling around like that, man. How your mind just thinks so fast, like man. How do you do it? And such at a young age and run a business. Like, how does your mind work, bro?
Uh, and like, I don't know, it's kind of do it. I enjoy it. So it's like, it doesn't feel like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like that crazy, I show up, I train, I learn some new moves, I drill them, and I go home. Like it's not that crazy.
Well,
And then as far as like business stuff goes, it's just a matter of knowing how to use your time during the day, every day.
awesome. Let me put a picture, because you got a couple of people on here that you got a tournament coming, and right off the bat, is the business open right now? Is it open for business as far as general public coming in to join, or is it just you guys right now who close knit grappling family, and then you're gonna have an opening later on?
Yeah, so right now, like we've had like one, like not really even official training session. We're not open yet. We're not operating yet. We just had two different times where we went in and did some training, took some videos and pictures for like promotional purposes. But the tournament that you asked, originally we were going to do two 16-man brackets, but now we're going to shrink them down to two 8-man brackets, 155 and 175. And we got some good names already in both. So I'm excited. The winner of each division is going to get $1,000, which who doesn't love $1,000?
Exactly.
And yeah, man, I'm excited. I cannot wait to see how those play out.
Now, how I mean, you're gonna get a ton of people who want to roll, like, you know what I mean? I just put the poster up there, like Stapleton's in there. Let me put it back up again. Anthony Vaster, I love that kid. One of Connor Berry's little from the fight team there. The kid does both things. I think I saw him fight he fought a Muay Thai fight, fought an MMA fight, and now he's getting in your jiu-jitsu tournament there, man. A beast that does it all. So I got rules and I got everything over here, but what kind of criteria are you trying to follow here as far as the rules and as far as the tournament itself?
Yeah, so 8-man bracket, so 3 fights, including the final, if you're competing. And then to go back 1 second, what you were just saying about Vasta, like how he does everything. That kid, like I could literally tell that kid, like Vasta, you're gonna fight 3 black belt world champions in a row. All right, bro, yeah, like I'm game. I don't care. Like, this kid literally does not care.
That's exactly how he sounded like when he was in the back room, like after that Muay Thai fight. It was a tough fight, a decision fight, and man, it took a lot out of him. And he was still back there, kind of just fucking, not care, just life, man, just fly through, walk through it.
Yeah, so the rules are gonna be EBI rules, so Eddie Bravo Invitational rules. If you don't know what those are, we're gonna go one 7-minute round, submission only, no points. Excuse me. And if it goes past that 7 minutes, we start in EBI overtime. So you have a choice. You can either start on the back or start in like an armbar, like a specific armbar position with one hand on the mat, one hand attacking the arm. And then it works kind of like penalty kicks in soccer, or like, penalty shots in like hockey, where you go back and forth and it's a shootout from there. If you like guys both get subs, then it goes by like who has the faster time. So it's a fun rule set. People tend to like it. Probably the best sub only rule set there is. And then there's very few illegal techniques, but if you perform an illegal technique, it's an automatic DQ. So
now, is it one match out of a time? Is there a few matches going on? Like, how's it work? And
yeah, just one at a time. So it'll be like you'll see every match play out.
Okay.
Just one match at a time. Yeah.
And I would imagine, because you got a lot of social media gurus who do a lot of really cool shit, that going to be filming it, and is there going to be a live stream and stuff like that?
It's actually going to be like a mini pay-per-view.
Awesome.
The only place, unless you're there, that you'll be able to watch it is USA Combat Sports, which is Northeast Combat Sports. Who I'm sure you know.
Yeah, they're on. I follow them on Instagram, and they do a lot of I do a lot of stuff for the local grappling industry, which is really great.
Yeah. So my buddy Nick Marcello is the guy who started that, and he he's gonna bring his team, and they're gonna stream the whole tournament on their brand new streaming site that they just got a hold of, and they're running an event this weekend too that I'm competing in. For $5 you can buy it, the Mata Leon Invitational, the first one ever. It's going to be up on their streaming service exclusively. So my tournament will be up on their exclusively on their streaming service too.
No shit, I gotta get him on the show, man. Well, you know what? Because we planned on coming down to your place on the tournament. I do believe the New England MMA guys, they wanted to promote it. And you remember I talked to you online, and I thought I was working. I thought it was in December, where I'm like buried at work, but it's in January, your tournament, so I can make it. But maybe I can pick his brain there, and I could set something up with him about coming on the podcast. That'd be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, the kid's got like a really, really. I just did a podcast with him recently, actually, and I'm gonna upload it this week. And some of the stuff he talks about, you're just gonna have like some local fighter just blown away. Like he's talking about like buying the rights to like fights to promotions, and like buying like content off of like local fighters for the serve. Like this kid's just like on a different level of thinking when it comes to this stuff. This something he does on his kind of on the side, like a job, like he has a main job, or is this something that he does just as a hobby? I think the idea long term is to like turn what he's doing into his full-time job.
Cool, man. Well, you got somebody who knows his shit. That's helping you out. Which I mean, you're performing. You're doing it all out there. You're opening the business, and also you're doing it on the mats. And you got some guy that can film it and then make ads for you for the business and do a lot of really cool stuff for you, man. It's good. It's good to have that person, on your team.
Yeah. No, definitely.
So he made the ads for you that are on Instagram and stuff like that. Did he cut that for you?
One of them Nick did make. Yeah, the most recent one that we put up.
Which one is that? Because I stole a couple of them.
The one where like you see my car outside.
Oh, okay, and that's the long one. Is that the? Yep. All right, because and then there's a shorter one that just like flashes to different things. Wait.
Yeah, we had someone make that one. Someone else made that.
All right, because I made one. I showed one that we were talking when we were silent and stuff, and I got the one right there. All right, I was gonna show it again. I got the one with sound. I mean, they fucking all look great, man. You do your ads. I mean, everything looks fucking great, dude.
Yeah, we're trying to advertise right now. Like, whoever wants gets a free 2 weeks. It doesn't matter if you're never trained a day in your life, or if you've been training for like 15 years. I want to make sure everybody, likes the vibe and likes the people before they commit to anything. So that's what we're really pushing right now, is just people, to come in and just give it a try at the very least.
Now I know you're the business owner and you're the tournament, organizer and everything, promoter. Can you get in this? Can you get in this tournament? Are you just strictly running it?
I'm gonna be refing. I'm gonna be
All right.
refing. That way we don't have any fuck ups. Because EBI rules can get kind of like complicated sometimes, especially in overtime. So I just don't want anyone to fuck up and it to look bad, especially when there's money on the line. I'd rather do it myself and make sure it's.
I totally understand, my man. I would imagine you're going to be looking for sponsors for this and everything like that, man. Dude, I mean, we're on board. Anything you need from New England MMA, like I said, we were going to go down there, but if you need something before that, I mean, you know what I did? I did play your ad. What I'm gonna do, unless you got another one, I'm gonna play your ad, the one that you chopped up, and it said 2 free weeks. I played that at the beginning of the podcast. So I'm gonna play that at the beginning of every podcast until the event.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, but if there's anything else we could do for you, you know what I mean? Like I said, Lars and Travis, they were talking about going there and promoting it. I don't know what they have in store, but I'm sure they're going to do a write up on it, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fighters there that are of interest of ours that we could be talking to there, and getting a lot of play. So it should be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome. I'd love to have you guys. Come through and fight. We have, I believe we're down to 4 spots left at 155, and then we got quite a few left at 175. That still has yet to be filled up, but there's 8-man brackets, 3 fights, $1,000. I mean, it's worth a shot. This is my thing is like, if you're gonna pay $150 to go do a grappling, or if you're gonna pay even like $100 to go do a grappling tournament to win a medal, why wouldn't you pay $150 to have a chance at $1,000? Like,
exactly.
I mean?
And to grapple with some of the best in the no-gi in their weight class, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to get even MMA guys. Like, if any MMA guys wanna come through and do it, like, I would love to have them. And I've been in talks with some, just none have been finalized yet. But
they're afraid of you guys fucking locking onto them friggin' ankles and fucking knees and shit, man. You guys are crazy. You guys are like acrobats in there. I know there's some legit fucking MMA guys out there that know, they're 8th Planet guys, and they know that whole system and shit like that.
You mean 10th Planet?
I'm sorry, where am I? I had like 4 beers already. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, no, there's good guys. Like this weekend, I'm fighting a kid who's number 3 in the world at purple belt at featherweight, and he just got his brown belt. Like, we have some legit people around here that, like, people just don't know. Like, I didn't even know about this kid, and then come to find out, like, he took bronze at Pans as a purple belt in the gi, and he was like number 3 in the world at that weight division. I'm pretty sure it's because he took bronze at Pans, but yeah, like, we have some pretty good people around here, so.
And
I'm excited. Like, what's up?
I know you're jumping into you're always in tournaments, man. When's this tournament taking place?
This Saturday. It's just one fight this Saturday. So I'm the co-main event, and then Connor Barry is the main event. Did you know that?
I didn't know any of this fucking shit. And
I
was just I was gonna mention Connor Barry before I let you go, because he said so many, like, I stole everything off your Instagram today for fucking pictures and shit. He said some really good words. So talk about Connor Barry being the main event here. I know he's in that promo video also.
Connor came up and trained the other day. Yeah.
So talk about it. What's going on with him and you in this tournament?
Well, I'm trying to get him at 175 to do my tournament, but this weekend, for this event, I'm the co-main event, and then he is the main event. It'll be fun. Like, the whole card is pretty stacked. I mean, we haven't been getting that much training in together. I mean, we got training in together a few days ago. As you saw in that video, we had a pretty solid crew. And then I don't know if you know Bobby, guy cuts hair, trains out of Mau Mau, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but he just jumped in like today, like on less than a week's notice. Or what day is it? It's like Wednesday, right?
What, jumped into the tournament?
3 days notice, jumped in to fight this dude at heavyweight. So he's a gangster. He's gonna be there. He's fighting. He trains with me and Connor quite a bit. But yeah, no, it'll be a good event. So like I said, the only place you'll be able to find that is the streaming service of Northeast Combat Sports. $5 to see it, and then I think they're doing limited spectators as well. It's gonna be at Alchemy BJJ.
And that's one thing that the BJJ community is doing. They're having tournaments during COVID, and they're having some spectators being able to be there. So good for your.
There's so many spectators. Like, I don't understand why we can't have MMA fights in New Hampshire. We can have Houston tournaments. Like, there's literally more people at the tournaments than there would be at like Combat Zone.
I think it's just the commission. It's a commission thing. I don't know. I have no idea. But I think if it could be done, they'd be doing it right now. Something's holding them back from not being able to do that. It's bizarre because I could see Combat Zone happening.
Because the boxing matches. I went to boxing matches.
Yes, exactly. They got the boxing matches going on.
Literally, like it makes zero sense to me.
Well, dude, you're taking everything else over. Why don't you fucking start an MMA fucking promotion and get one going in New Hampshire?
Yeah, you're not wrong, Steve. Maybe that's next. Maybe I start an MMA promotion.
What the hell? You're fucking entrepreneur here, man. You fucking, you're like a prodigy, dude. You're fucking learning shit right off, and you're taking off with it, man. What can I?
Don't be surprised if you see me putting on fights one day. Don't be surprised.
I know, dude. That's why I'm fucking.
If you see me on the moon.
I wish I wasn't as old as I am right now. I might not live to see like all your success, brother. You know what I mean? You might have to wheel me into the event at some point down the time. Fuck, man. All right, my man. Last thing, bro, because we want to support this. There's still a lot of time, but we want to support the event and get these competitors already settled in and ready to go. Then I would imagine, how does it work? Once you have all the people together, will there be matches that you put together? Will they be announced before the event, or will this happen on the day of the event?
Yeah, the brackets. So we're going to weigh in like literally an hour before the brackets start. Then I'll do a quick rules meeting with everybody. Like 20 minutes, and then everyone can take like the next 30 minutes, warm up, eat, do whatever they want, and then we'll get the matches started. So this is something that people have been asking me about too. There's no 1 pound allowance because like it says it on the rules, and literally everyone's been asking me. There's no 1 pound allowance, and for every pound you miss by, $200 is taken off your possible winning. So let's just say you're at like 155 and you weigh in at 157. Now instead of 1,000, you can only win 600. You know what I mean? So, it's good motivation for people to be on weight. And people will still be allowed to compete if they're on weight, but if they miss more than like 5 pounds, then like they literally can't win any money.
Exactly. So unless at that point they just need a beating.
Yeah, like you owe me money if you miss weight.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, man? Get the hell out of here. Go get you fucking eating a cheeseburger on the way here. Get out.
It's for real. And then the brackets will be announced like literally right after the weigh-ins, or like right around the weigh-ins. Like I'll post them up on Instagram, and that way everyone will be able to see it on their phone right around the weigh-in time. So yeah.
Excellent. Now I know on Instagram you mentioned you want people to reach out to you on Instagram, but can they reach out to you anywhere else to get on this tournament? And who else other than you can they talk to? Is it just Enigma Jiu-Jitsu, or can they reach out to other people?
Yeah, they can reach out to me. I mean, I'm the best person to reach out to because I can give you like the most information as fast as possible. So I just recommend reaching out to me. Yeah.
I have both of your Instagrams here for, your personal page on Instagram, which I'm sure you still have information and stuff. And then I have the Enigma Jiu-Jitsu Academy Instagram handle. And that's the one that you were talking about, right?
Yeah, either one.
Yeah.
Either one.
Cool, my man. Well, congratulations, brother. Early Christmas present. You opened a business, or it's not grand opening yet, but it's there. It looks great. I was flashing a bunch of pictures and shit while we were going on, man. Congratulations, kid, man. We knew, and everyone knew, just watching you, what you've been doing out there, that big things were in store. So, we're on board with you. Whatever you need from us as far as New England MMA, we want to support, the tournament and get this no gi thing going, helping you out as far as social media. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. Any fighters you guys got, or anybody that that might be interested, send them my way, and we'll get them in this bracket.
Excellent. And as you get new competitors, because you made a nice really posters of the competitors that were already in, you'll be releasing them, correct?
Yep. Yeah. As soon as people are entered, I get the poster made for them, and then they're in. Yeah.
Excellent, my man. Well, we'll definitely, whatever I find on the internet, I'll share it. And, we'll talk. We'll definitely talk like a week or so before the tournament. We'll do another podcast. And we'll talk about actually who's in it and how excited you are about these the possible matchups and shit.
I'm down. Absolutely.
Excellent, my man. Well, I'm sure Laz will talk to you and stuff before then, and about.
We talked to him.
Yeah, he spoke about that, so I know he's going to contact you again, and if maybe maybe we'll be able to sponsor it in some way, but we'll definitely talk to you, bro.
Awesome, thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, my man. Before I let you give all your shout outs and stuff, I'm just going to say Christos Papadelos. Did I say it right again?
You for getting it right.
Did I say it right again? Dude, listen, I'm a quick learner. So when I heal up, I'm almost there. I'm going to physical therapy next week. I'm like, my bones are back. Now I got to get the muscle back on the bone. So once they're back on and I can kind of roll around, I'll come down and we'll do like a hands-on interview, and you can wrap me into a pretzel, and we'll put that on camera too.
Absolutely, I'm 100% down for that.
He's chopping out the bits. He's fucking drooling and shit. Fucking strangle fucking the ambassador. All right, my man. Shout out how we getting in touch, and shout outs and everything else. I'll let you go, man.
Yeah, man. My family, everyone that's like helping me get better at jiu-jitsu. Yeah, man. Just my family, friends. Everyone's helping me get better. Everyone's helping me start this business. Yeah, that's basically it. My dogs, I guess. Yeah.
Excellent. Richie Santiago was tuning in. Richie Santiago, but he's not a 150. He's like 155 right now. Richie, what are you, like 180 right now? You're not fucking. But yeah, you get.
Let's go.
Yeah, some of these MMA guys, man, I'll get them in there because they're not like, it's Christmas time. They're about, these bantamweights are like 155 right now. You know what I mean? 160, 165.
Yeah. I'm talking to a few people that fight at bantamweight. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Literally like 3 or 4.
Exactly. They're around that 155 pound right now. You know what I mean? So it's perfect for them. You win the tournament, man. You got some, spending money after Christmas because we know we're all poor. So, good stuff.
Credit card that
yeah, exactly. Excellent, my man. Well, Christos, man, pleasure talking to you, brother. Because congratulations on all the success. And man, I'll be talking to you. We'll be keeping in touch, and we'll be sharing a lot of your shit.
Absolutely. Thank you, Steve.
All right, my man. You have a good night, man, and appreciate you coming on.
You too. Good night. Thank you for having me.
Later, bro.
Bye.
All right. There's my boy.
Boom.
Later. All right. Christos Papadelos. A good dude, man. I met his father when I went on his podcast. And Christos, I don't know if you know this, but he's got a great podcast going on. But he's got so many things going on. I don't know how he gets it all in. And if you think it's easy doing a podcast and editing and all that other shit, it's not. It takes a long fucking time. What I do all my editing before the podcast. But what Christos doesn't do a live podcast. A lot of people don't do live podcasts. They record it beforehand, and then they throw all the edits on after. I just do all the edits before, and then so I don't have to do it after. That's why a lot of things are glitchy. They're not perfect. I'm over here hitting buttons and shit. But when I do interviews, that's when I can, put it in my program, take my time, put the video where it's supposed to be, exact spot, kind of, fade in and out. It's a craft. It's an art. This is just, I don't know what the fuck this is. But man, thanks for tuning in tonight. We're going to be back every week. Next week I will be having Christmas things going on. I got my candy canes ready to go right now. This one's just hanging out. I was ready to suck on that baby, but I didn't want to make any drool. I got my Christmas cookies. Things are happening next week. I'm gonna make it all. There's gonna be lights behind me. It's gonna be all Christmassy. I'm gonna make zoom it back so you can see more of the room. I just want to ask one more question. Look, is everyone tuning off? I put new lights in here. I dimmed them up. How's it look? It's better. There's not like a big fucking Close Encounters light on my face anymore. But I am gonna buy one of those kind of cool lights that make you look hot, like a hot model. Make your eyes your pupils kind of glow. I'm gonna get I think it's a donut light. I'm gonna get that here. I'm gonna look like fucking Adonis over here, all hot and shit. Wait till I get my hair done again. Maybe I'll wear a couple of suits in the next podcast. Steve 2.0 happening. All right, with that said, thanks so much for tuning in tonight. I'm going to play Christos's ad with sound before I go, and then we out of here. So with that said, thank you so much for coming on. This weekend, I don't think much is happening as far as our fighters, but the following week, I know Peter Barrett is fighting. We got Bellator with Cameron Lachinoff. And a whole other bunch of fucking fighters on that card. So I'm going to play his ad, and then I'm out of here. So thank you again. See you later.